About myocarditis, the very interesting point is that the great imposter of cardiovascular disease, myocarditis, but not in the way most people think. It doesn't just mimic a heart attack. It presents a far more complex and uncertain clinical dilemma. So, the clinical scenario, a young person, often under 40, arrives in the emergency room with crushing chest pain. Their ECG shows dramatic ST segment elevation, troponin levels are sky high, and all the classic signs of massive heart attack, STEMI, myocardial infarction. The entire hospital system mobilizes, and it's very good at mobilizes, rushing the patient to the cardiac catheterization lab for emergency angiogram to open the presumed blocked artery. And the angiogram reveals perfectly clean, wide open coronary arteries, so no blockage, no occlusion. This is where the story takes a sharp, more profound turn. Thriller begins. That the initial relief of no blockage is immediately replaced by a sobering reality. The troponin don't lie. Troponins. The heart muscle, my beloveds, is being damaged and cells are dying. The imposter was the cause, not the damage itself. So the immediate plumbing problem of a blocked artery is gone, replaced by an inflammatory fire, acute myocarditis. And this raises a deeply unsettling clinical question. For a young person, which diagnosis is actually worse? A classic heart attack, myocardial infarction, while devastating, sets a known path. The patient is branded with lifelong coronary artery disease and requires aggressive lifelong management, etc., etc., etc. The future is guarded by, but relatively predictable. Acute myocarditis, however, throws the patient onto a path of profound uncertainty. It offers the incredible hope of complete, near-perfect recovery, but it also carries the terrifying risk of progressive, smoldering heart failure due to dilated cardiomyopathy that could one day lead to need for a heart transplant. The shock isn't just a virus can mimic a heart attack. The real shock is for the clinicians and the patient who must pivot from a disease with a clear-cut intervention, stenting and blockage, to one of profound prognostic uncertainty, dilated cardiomyopathy, where the long-term outcome is unknown and the best treatment is often just suppurative care, watching and waiting.